Hello and welcome. This is Varun, Technical Advisor, Design and Prototyping and Educational Consultant for Tutomash.com. In this session, we'll be discussing about advanced editing tools in AutoCAD. The fundamental advanced editing tools in AutoCAD are Copy, Move, Fillet and Chamfer. The copy commands helps you to copy the object at a specific distance in a specific direction. It helps you to reduce the time and increase the accuracy of your design. The move command will help you to move the entire object to a specific distance in a specific direction. It will also help you to align the designs according to the need. The next command is fillet. Fillet is really essential tool in AutoCAD. Fillet helps you to make a curved edge from the vertex. So the parameter in fillet is radius. Radius helps you to determine the radius of the arc created between the vertex. Chamfer is same as a fillet. Only difference in chamfer is that here a beveled edge will be created instead of curved edge. So that means for a vertex like this, you can create a cut edge according to the distance as a parameter. So now let's see these options in the software. Consider this as a design. I want to create this object again and again in my drawing. So normally what we will do is that we will create it again and again. In such situation, it will increase the time consumption of the design and also it will increase the chances of error of the drawing. So to reduce all these things, we can use the copy command. So that means we can copy this entire design in the required number in our drawing. So the command for copy is CO and press enter. So as you can see in the command line, it is asked that select the object. So I will select the entire object like this and press enter. Now the next important thing that it is asked is base point. Base point is a really crucial aspect in the command. You can see the base point option in many commands in AutoCAD. So let's see what is base point. Base point means how you want to pick the object and place it. So you can pick the object according to this point or this point or this point. So any point you can take, or you can take the object from this point also. It is also possible. So according to the need, you have to select the base point judgefully. So let me select the base point for the time being here in this point. I will select it. So now you can see the object is being picked with respect to that point. So you can place the object according to your need. So like this, like this, like this. So as many objects you can place like this. Now suppose you want to place the object in the exact horizontal and the vertical direction. So logically the tool which we have to use is ortho mode. Ortho mode will help you to move in the horizontal and the vertical directions. So let me make the ortho mode on by pressing F8. So now you can see it is moving exactly on the horizontal as well as in the vertical direction. So that means if you want to make it down, you can show it here and click it like this. Similarly, if you want to give a specific distance, so you can use CO copy. Press enter, select the entire object according to the selection method which we have learned in the previous videos. Press enter, select the base point, show the direction where you want to move, and you can input the distance or the displacement. So for the time being, I will be inputting the value called 80 and press enter. So that means this object is placed at a distance of 80. If you want to move it further here, you can give 150 from the original distance from here to here will be 150 and press enter. So this object will be 150 distance. So like that you can give the distance also while copying. Now let's see the importance of base point. Consider a diagram like this. I want to place this object exactly with this corner point on these points here aligned like this. And similarly I want to place this entire object with this center point on the positions like this. So let's do the task. I will come to the object, I will type CO, press enter, I will select the object like this. It's not yet been selected fully, so you can select it manually also like this. So now you can see it is selected fully and press enter. So my requirement is that I want to place this endpoint at these points like this. So what I will do, I will select this as the base point. I will make my ortho mode off by pressing F8 and bring my object exactly on this top. You can see here it is placed exactly with that endpoint like this. So it will be easy for you to place with this option like this. So now that we have completed with the bottom part, we have to place this object again in the top. So as we have said that we have to place it exactly with this center point. Now if you want to place it, you cannot find the end point correctly because your base point is at the bottom. So what you have to do is you have to take the base point with the center point. Let me start the copy command again. That is CO, press enter. I will select this object for my ease and press enter. This time I will select this as the base point, that is the center point, and I will take it. So now you can see it is selecting with the center point and you can place it accurately at that end point. So base point plays a crucial role while designing. So you must not make any error while selecting the base point. You must be very careful while deciding which base point you have to select in the design. The next command that we have to learn is move command. Move is used to move the entire object at a particular distance. It is same as of copy command. So let's type the command of move, that is M, and press enter. You can select more than one object at a time and press enter. For the base point, you have to select the base point manually according to the need. Or if you are giving the distance, it's not mandatory you have to select the precise base point. You can select anywhere because the distance is same from all the base point. So let me select the base point anywhere here and I will give a distance towards upwards. I will press F8 and I will give the value as 100 and press enter. So now you can see that this entire object were moved rather than being copied at a distance of 100. So that's all about copy and move. Now let's see what is the command fillet. For that, let me create a rectangle with the command rectangle, and also I will create a rectangle with the help of line like this. I will use the tracking option and I will create a rectangle like this. So that means this I created with the help of the command rectangle, this I created with the help of the command line. The difference is that this is a polyline and this is a line. We will be discussing about polyline in much more details in the upcoming videos. For the time being, let us do fillet. The command for fillet is F and press enter. As you can see here, the parameter of radius, the value is 0. So that means now if you try to do any fillet, nothing will happen. It's why? Because the radius is 0. Radius is 0 means there is no arc being created between the vertex. So if you want to create a required arc, you have to give the parameter 0. So you must be very careful while deciding the radius. If the radius value is more than the size of the vertex, it will also show you the error that the radius is too much high. So you must know what is the radius value that you have to give. So for the time being, as these objects are a bit bigger, I will give the radius value as 100 and press enter. I will select this edge and this edge. So now you can see a radius of 100 is being created as an arc by deleting the vertex. Let me do the fillet again, that is F and press enter. Here you can see the mode as trim. This mode trim means it trim off the excess part. If you don't want to trim it, you can go to the trim option, you can go to no trim and do the fillet again with this option like this, and you can see the arc is created but it is not trimmed. So let me try fillet again and go to trim option. And I will go for trim again, that is I want to trim it off. So now there is an option called multiple. Multiple will help you to do the multiple trimming together. So like this, I want to do fillet here and here. So you can do it in the one shot. Now as I said, this is an object of polyline. Polyline means it's a single object. So if the object is a polyline, you can directly use fillet in much more ease. So let's see the fillet in polyline, that is F and press enter. As you can see, the radius parameter is 100 and mode is trim. I will go for the option polyline. Polyline means it will help you to do the fillet in all the vertices in a polyline. So I will go for polyline. I will select this object so you can see it is getting fillet all together. Now you must think how the fillet can be used in much different way of designing. Consider my requirement is that I want to make the line come here and this line extend here so that it join in a perfect vertex. So in such situation also we can use fillet. But how? Imagine if I give the radius as 0. Radius 0 means it will be a single point where these two lines coincide. So you can do the fillet using the radius value 0 here like this. That is F, press enter. For the radius I will give 0 and press enter. Select this edge and select this edge. So now you can see it meets exactly at the vertex. So like that, judgefully you can use fillet according to the need. So the next command that we have to learn is chamfer. Chamfer is same as of fillet. All the tools or the procedures are same as that of fillet. The only difference is that the parameter is distance rather than of radius. The command for chamfer is CHA and press enter. So here you can see the parameter values are given that distance 1 is 0 and distance 2 is 0. Distance 1 means if I select this as the first edge, it will take the distance from 1 from this corner to here, and if I select this as the second edge, it will select the distance 2 from the vertex to here, where it can create a beveled edge. So let's try doing the chamfer. For the distance, I will give the values here. In the distance 1, I will give the value as 100 and press enter. And for distance 2, I will give some different value, that is 200, and press enter. So let's see what happens here. So for the first edge, I will select this as the edge. So that means it will select 100 distance from the nearest vertex to that point. So let it be this edge. And for the second one, I will select here. So you can see that it selects 200 from the nearest vertex and a beveled edge is created. You can use chamfer with the option multiple to do multiple chamfers. For that, let me change the distance to 50 and 100. So it will be easy now to do that. I will select this one and this one. And I will go for the multiple option to do multiple things like this. I will select this one, this edge, and this edge. So you will be created like this. You can use the polyline option if it is a polyline to create all of a sudden like this. So like this, you can use chamfer judgefully. We will be discussing about the fillet and chamfer done for the 3D objects in the upcoming videos. So that's the end of this session, and we hope you understood well. Keep posting your queries and feedback, and for more videos, log on to www.tutomash.com. Thank you.